So in this video we will try to understand the concept of reference and borrowing, right? So both are almost similar kind of thing. Here we have let's see this example. We have main.rs. In this main.rs we have s1, and which is creating a table inside the heap using string literals. Then we are trying to calculate the length of that strings, right? And we are printing the length, and for that we are using a function which is a fn, and when calculate length, and we are taking s as a string reference and returning u size. So this is how we use a reference. You can we pass and s1, right? Here is the table how referencing work. So here is the given description. So and is used for referencing. This is used for referencing, and star is used for dereferencing. So that's how we use, and just we need to pass and s1, and it will just give the reference of s1 into the function. And by using reference, okay, here is given the explanation as is reference to string, and we are getting the reference and calculating the length and returning a u size. Okay, so until the so if we try to just delete this function while this function is running, it will just prevent dropping the above variable, prevent the deleting of the above variable from the heap, because the reference is being used inside this function. So after this function is being utilized, then we can just perform other things. So here you can see some string is an reference, so data is referred cannot be considered. Okay, so once if data is like referenced, it cannot be changed. Okay, but for the mutable reference it can be changed. Okay, how we do this? Using and mutable reference. Okay, and once is immutable, it cannot be notated, because first mutable borrows occur here and second mutable borrows occurs here. Okay, that's the thing. And then we have, okay, then inside the in the out of the scope we can just do that, but inside of a single scope we cannot do that. So r1 is equal to end as, and r2 is equal to end as, no problem, and r3 is equal to mute as, a big problem. Okay, mutable borrows occur here, immutable borrows here. We cannot just do two things together. Okay, and references, and we can just return a reference to it. Okay, okay, we can just return a reference. I think here is the error. So in the language with the pointer is going to incorrectly create a dingling pointer that reference to a location of memory that have been given to someone else by freeing some memory while preserving a pointer to that memory. In Rust, by contrast, the compiler guarantees that reference will never be dingling references. Okay, so if you have a reference to data, a compiler will ensure that the data will be not go out of the scope before the reference to the data does. Okay, so error message refers to we cannot cover yet lifetime. Okay, lifetime, I think dingling reference is not allowed. That we'll see in the next. Okay, it's not that much difficult. Referencing is like borrowing something. Both are like similar. Referencing, okay, here is the term used, referencing. So we use and to give reference to this. This is stored in the heap. We are having this reference of this into the second calculate length function, and we are just calculating and returning something else. Okay, and borrowing is also a similar concept. We can just call the creating reference is borrowing, same thing.